Good afternoon. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing all right this Sunday. Apologies for the slightly later English. Apologies for the slightly later start. I had to get some things sorted. So today's another Sunday solo stream because Lintinator is currently away, so we can't carry on with the start. Oh, are choosing not to carry on with the Stardew with like one of us not here. So Shadow Wolf is currently streaming something, Fortnite, I believe, and I am going to do some overlay development. Why is my bitrate too high? Hang on. I haven't changed it, so okay, it's at 10,000. Drop that down to 8,000. Twitch doesn't support 10. Oh, I don't know why, because I haven't changed it. Might even have to drop down to 6. My stream manager minute? Yeah, not. Oh well, I'm not dropping it down any lower than that. Okay. I was afraid of that. 1 second. There we go. As I say, I've redone my monitor setup, so. Right then. Close everything down. So, plans for today is I want to hook into Twitch and deal with like Twitch chat. Which theoretically there should be with the Twitch add-on that I have. Hang on. As I said, I've moved things around, so I type in Twitch command, Twitch event listener, and Twitch IRC channel. Now, how I use these, I don't actually know yet. I have the documentation here. I don't know how good the documentation is yet. Not very well, those things. Because there's 2 sections needed for what I want to do today, which is the command handler. So you've got something that receives the commands and then something that handles the commands. So okay, so Twitch service dot. Before we do this, let's go to the main script. So we're obviously hooking up to StreamerBot. Hang on. I've also moved my mic arm to the other side of my desk because it was getting in the way of one of my monitors. It's now not. It also means that I need to like sort out the positioning of it. Why have you not stabilized yet? Average bit rate is 6,000. You've usually gone to stable by now. I don't know. As long as it's coming through fine. All right. Well, look, if I go to stats for nerds. Your stats. I've got 2 skipped frames. Frames a second. Why are you only rendering at 1280? Hang on. Change that so it was native. Okay, video, yeah. Video, yeah. I'm not downscaling. I don't know. Oh, Twitch is getting it down for me. But now if I go to stats. Now we're at 1920. Okay. Unstable is still annoying me. YouTube can handle, I think, 10,000. Probably why I had it set to 10,000. Put it back. Twitch can Twitch can drop it down itself. All right, so back to the documentation. It says I put in all the authentication stuff. I'll do it after here. Twitch service dot setup. We'll add. It says that the command node is. Oh, okay. So I'd have a node for each command. Interesting. What's the difference between mod and mod streamer? Do I have a test command? Hang on. Go to chat. Okay. We do not. Good. We need to put the exclamation mark in or test? What do you do when you receive the command? Okay. Invalid command, invalid command, invalid command. Okay, so we've got command received dot emit. What is command received? Okay, so we've got exclamation mark as the trigger. Command received signal there. Okay, because we were, I see, because we were a thing to an individual. I'm not sure if I like this method of having an individual handler for each command, because it means that I've got to make sure I'm subscribing the correct command received. So you'd have like loads of these, but then you'd have to subscribe to the correct signal to do something with that command. So I'm going to delete this. Let's try adding in the IRC channel. So it's going to be listening to my chat. We've got message received. Has joined, has left, etc. So on message received, it literally just emits with the room state. Nope. Let's put a breakpoint on here. I want to see what we've got. So run this. Move this onto the other screen. So let's do a test. That didn't hit the breakpoint. Put breakpoints on these as well. Okay, so nothing. Okay. Let's stop this and restart it. Okay, so we are apparently leaving the room. Nothing else happened. And why didn't anything happen? Let's do this. And we will stop this. And start this. All right, so we're adding... I suspect that we have now left. Why did it call leave? Something else is at play here, because I can't see anything that's calling this. Leave is only mentioned once. In add-on switcher. Find. Why would you leave? My console doesn't have anything in it. Got the event listener. I'll add the event listener. Channel chat message. How does this one work? Again, I don't like the whole fact that you create a node for each one. Although I guess you could do it the same as a state machine. And add these programmatic. And you add these programmatically. And then you could subscribe to the emits for all of them. The same method. And sort it out there. We'll do that there. We'll run this. Remove that. And we'll carry on. Go over here. Test. The event listener didn't even trigger on received for chat message. Okay. There's no output as to what's happening. A breakpoint there. Close it down. Start it up. All right. Let's see what's happening. Or what's not happening, should I say. All right, so we got to there. Put into this code. Okay. It all seemed good. Just apart from the fact it's not doing anything. A breakpoint there. We'll reload it. Okay, so we've actually hit here. The event sub. Exists. We're not using. So we're subscribed. And continue. Why have you broken on? Okay. Let's. Clear my chat. So Got check testing. Still no breakpoints have been hit. On message received. We'll just put that there. No, still nothing. All right, let's look at the documentation. Project settings. Picture settings. Got the read chat permission. Grab my broadcaster ID. Is that in there? Close that. All right, let's try reloading. Breakpoint gone. Actually, that. That one I want to keep here. On receive. Open messaging. And we still didn't hit. So look at the project settings again. Turn on all the logging. Where is my... That in there, connect to channel. Okay, is that it? Let's take my breakpoints off a minute. And we'll reload. Should be relatively obvious whether or not it's worked. That's not what I was expecting. Ah. Continue. Okay, that's not actually what it was meant to say. But now if we go to this, and we go to on message received. We'll do the same for this. There. Test question mark. We've got an on message received. So if we step over to that point, let's have a look. What have we got? Message there from user on my channel. Tags. Subscriber. Badges. Color. Display name. I'm not a mod because I'm my own user. All right. That's good. If I continue that, we should actually get a hit again. And if we step over, look at this one. This Nightbot is set as a mod. Hey, moderator partner. You just type as mod. I mean, yes, it's a returning chat because Nightbot chats all the time. Continue that. So that will receive the chat. Which is good. Don't know why this one didn't work though still. This channel chat message subscribed is true. Broadcast user ID. Subscription 5. What a breakpoint here. Oh, I've got the... Yeah, let's put a breakpoint there. And we'll reload it. So, subscription... All subs. 5. That one. Channel chat message. Okay, so what's it do with subscription name? We'll continue this anyway. Move that over there. And I want to have a look at the Twitcher under events sub. See if we can figure this out. The event listener. Twitch event sub equals Twitch service dot event sub. Event sub dot event dot connect on receive. This will be the event sub. So it is so that deny that. Okay. I'll deal with that afterwards and block it afterwards. All right. So this calls event sub.event.connect. So in event, there should be an event. There we go. When is that emitted? Right. All right, so on init. Auto connect. Interesting. Look. General. Is it just that it's not connecting to them? So we're now getting like chat events, which is good. So I can work with that if I have to. The event listener, if I can get everything coming through the event listener, that'll be raids, subs, resubs, any bits bought, any redeems done. So let's put a breakpoint here and reload it. Let's see what we get. Is autoconnect true? All right, so if we step into this, that's back into my code now, isn't it? The message received isn't working. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's message received in the IRC. Remove that. Continue. That's not what I want. I mean, it is and it isn't. Okay, so we call setup. So this happens when this static function, so creates new for everything. In its event sub. Event sub, event connect to event sub. How do I view these logs? Where's the documentation gone? All right. Okay. That's a good idea. So we're going to add another one of these. Another event listener. This event listener is going to listen to ads. We've already got an on receive. Check that out. I mean, we haven't got ads for another 30 minutes. I'm not going to run them early. But so I've got to go. Right. Make that smaller. Twitch auth scopes channel. I basically subscribe to everything. Then I need to go to the event sub, Twitch event sub, channel ad break. Where's my broadcaster ID again? There it is. That in there a minute. Close that. So I subscribed via the event listener there. Also done something else, so. Take all these breakpoints out. The bot is connected. Send a test through. Again. Ah. So, interesting. Does data contain that? No, I don't think so. The data is a dictionary. Does contain a message, a text there, fragments. Not really interested in that. Badgets. Okay. What is subscription to? Ad break begin. That shouldn't be. All right. Is it so debugging? I've noticed that things like let's rather than breakpoint, yes, you lose. Yes, let's utilize the system I've already got. So we want to go to scenes, game views, test. Test. You already have under the parent add history. So let's try this. We'll minimize this a second. Under test, we'll just add in a event listener. This one from chat message. We'll add another one. This one will be for ad break. So in here, we're gonna add in on ready for this. We've got, I'm gonna swap them around. We'll add in a method here. On Twitch event received. It passes through, I believe, a dictionary. Yes, dictionary. We'll avoid it. And we'll literally just do add history. Data dot no, that's just add an empty thing for now. put a breakpoint there. I want to see what's in this dictionary. And we're going to go to here and we'll go Twitch. Received.connect. We'll do this method. And we will do basically the same thing with that. It's not underscore 2. All right. We've got to overlay. We'll delete these 2 nodes here. I'll leave the IRC one there. Actually, I'll remove the IRC one as well. I don't need it. Not right now, anyway. Okay. So actually got a load of stuff come through. Okay. So we'll put in test. Get a breakpoint. Data consists of, what can I put in? Message. Okay, good. So if I do this, data, this will probably break. When the ad break happens. That's fine. Not what I'm testing. Okay. So let's send a test message. Okay, we got test came through. When's my ads? 20 minutes. I'm going to run a short ad break. The shortest one I can run. .30 seconds. So let's run a 30-second ad break. See what we get. I'll wait for the ad break to be over before we assess it. I'm gonna look through the dictionary, but right. Okay, so the ads are over. Yeah, good. Ads are over. Just looking through the dictionary that we get through from the event being raised. There is nothing in there that says what it is. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that I need to make sure when I'm adding them, I like pass each one through a specific. I continue that. There we go. Minimize. There's my drag point. So when I subscribe, I need to subscribe to the various different types of things. So it's like Twitch event listener 1, which is a message, subscribes to one type, and 2 subscribes to a different type or to a different method, which probably means yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop this. I'm not going to want these on the individual games. That just means duplicating them repeatedly over and over. I don't need that method. Take that out. I just use that because it's convenient. Why have I got a... All right. Now I probably will need something in here, but not yet. So we're going to add just a plain node. Going to be Twitch subscriptions. Now I need the IRC. Well, the IRC connects anyway, as we saw in the message list. So it's sending the message not as Herald, which is meant to. So login message is supposed to be sent as the Herald. It gets sent as me. Why? Let's investigate that. So IRC. So joins the channel. Sends chat. Sends a chat message to a channel. Defaults the only connected channel. Channel should always be without the hash. So what's the point in putting in a channel name? What's the actual setting? The username is Twitch WebSocket IRC username. I don't think is in here. Which settings? Okay, yeah, good. That sends it to the client. Good. I run this, shift this over onto the other monitor. See, we've got we authenticate. We join my channel. I need to be logged in as me. I guess for the IRC, I don't need to be logged in as me. For the subscriptions, I do. I don't think I can do it separate though. Yes, I do need to check something as well. I should probably test now, thinking about it. Let's get this. So we'll add in just the event listener for chat. This one's got chat listener. Channel chat message. And we'll add in a script to this. Which subscriptions? Add in on ready. So on ready, we want to have a func on chat message received. Dictionary. We'll just pass that a minute. We want to go chat listener dot received dot connect. Gonna pass it this method. And I want let's add a label. Let's go to 2D. We'll add a label which we are going to tie to the center of the screen. Last message. center and center. And we'll bring it down a bit, shall we? Put it there. If we run this, what's it look like? Oh. That pass back. All right, so I know this is a bad way to do it because it's relative, but it'll do for now. Label.text equals data dot message text. So let's run this. Move this over here. Okay, so we're now subscribed. So if I go test, last message is test. If I go, what's one of my Nightbot commands? Get Nightbot to say something. Let's do uptime. If we're going to send uptime, okay. Does not have a... Oh, it does have a dark mode. Okay, good. All right, so as you can see there, I don't know, you can see it twice because it's obviously the overlay. It actually says in it, which is good. So I was concerned that it was going to give me the wrong. Or it wouldn't actually give me a message at all. Because in project settings, which I can't show you because it's got a load of confidential stuff in there as well. Yeah, I might be able to for this one. What if I connect to chat? There's 2 channels. Or if I change that to that, so we'll keep it at 1. I suspect this is going to not work at all. Run it. All right, I've done something wrong. So look. Oh, it's okay. All right, so if we run this, move you over there. Yeah, so I was to go over to the Abyssal Heralds channel. Yeah, so it's still me saying the bot has successfully connected, but not on. Why am I not following that? Yeah, which is not what I want. Let's have a look at these settings. That does need to be my channel. What if I brought this down to lowercase? So I reconnect now. Is it gonna send to the right channel? It should do. No, it still came through from me. All right, let's try this. I'm going to remove the connected message. So there is no connected message, just not going to trigger. And under, get rid of all these Twitch. In here, in my, so we've got setting the last message. What happens if we do Twitch IRC dot Twitch? See what we've got. Go into IRC probably. Okay. What IRC do we have? All right, let's go for Twitch service. What have we got in here? So we're going to send the chat we just got straight back to the channel. We'll set the label as well, just for good measure. So let's move that over there. So we'll wait for the herald. So the ads are finished. In about 30 seconds. So what we hopefully will get will be the herald repeating what it said. What we'll probably get is me repeating what the herald said. Because I need the ability to send chat. Because I need to be able to respond when events happen. So we are waiting for, yes. Oh, and even better, we get stuck in an infinite loop. But yes, it was sent from me. Not what I want. Alright. Yeah, because I need to be logged in as me so I can get the events necessary. The IRC needs to be logged in not as me. So look, so if I scroll this up, what have we got? If we go into chat, it goes irc.chat, so if we go into there, yes, only sending channel name and message. Okay, it sends a chat message to a channel. Default's the only channel connected. Send the message of the... Oh. Yes, that's the actual... Oh dear. All right. Let's see what Google has to say. Okay, so I don't really want to have to use a different like another add-on. That would just be a pain. because there is Gift, which is a different Twitch add-on. I believe this one was based on, or at least inspired by. Because it has virtually no documentation. Yeah, inspired by. Yeah, I don't care about the delay. The delay is fine. Not caring about image transformation because I'm not doing a chat application. What if I add in a IRC channel? Yeah, see, that doesn't really have anything that I can use. That just calls Twitch service or chat and then the actual channel name, which is the channel name of where to send it, not who to send it from. We do chat. Send message to channel. What uses chat queue? Oh, okay. Message to send with an internal. Okay. What consumes chat queue? Okay. Receive private message dot emit. Is that used? Emitted, but never subscribed to. Well, it's not in here. Let's see if we can find it elsewhere as well. All right. We're not trying to whisper. I'm already connected to the channel, so this is Twitch service. I want connect to IRC is what I want. Log in and send the nickname, which Twitch seems to be ignoring. Unless I have to do this here as the username. It would find really weird if I do have to. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything. I'm going to put the message back. I'm going to comment this out because I don't really want to get stuck into an infinite loop again. So let's have a look. Join my channel. Yeah, it's right. So the nickname doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so look. Okay. Doesn't really, Google doesn't seem to give me much information. I'm gonna have to mess around with that off stream, so rather than just getting bogged down on that. It can come from me. That doesn't particularly matter too much. And that should be a lowercase r. All right, so chat message received. Yeah, okay, so I could... If I remove this, do this on that. Next. Why are you? Get rid of you. Edit that method. That should not be capital. That should be lowercase. Oh, connect this. Clear that. Ah. There we go. I'm going to remove the connected message because I don't need that. What else have we got? Right. So now I need to be able to parse and tell if this is a command or not. Actually, rather than using a chat listener, I think I'd rather do it through here than through IRC. Just to keep everything consistent. All right, let me think. Because this is not quite working the way I was thinking it would work, I have to make some adjustments. So, potentially, games are going to have commands. Sid is going to have commands. Hate having notifications, so. All right, cool. So, yeah. Sid's going to have commands. Moderation's probably going to have commands. Be able to moderate the entire system. So this needs to be able to pass off the commands to the relevant command parser. It needs to then ignore messages that aren't. All right, so first off, I guess, if got never actually 0. It's got to be an elegant way, more elegant way of doing that. Look. I guess that looks like the way it's gonna have to be, I guess. So we get the message, we get text. So if it doesn't equal, then we just return. Because it's not a command, I don't care. Then we need to determine what it's a command for. and then we need to determine whether you've got permissions to use it. I mean, I guess this is where the command system comes in handy. Do I just use that rather than... Probably should. So let's delete everything in this. So we're going to add a node. That should be that anyway. Moderation. Moderation commands. I'm going to add a Twitch command. And we'll call this one set game. Permission level is mod. See, that I'm interested in. What's the difference between mod and mod streamer? Does it mean if it's set to mod that I can't? Sets the game. Sets the overlay game for stats readout. The minimum number of arguments is going to be 1. Maximum number of arguments is also going to be 1. And done it in chat. So I'm going to need to add into this script. Moderation commands. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. So command received. On set game command received. But now I'm going to log out. Log information. Set game command and string from. I'm assuming that's not right, is it? I've used these before. Where have we used them? I cannot honestly remember. Ah, modulo. That's it. We're going to log information. We're going to set my logging level. So we're going to turn off the Twitch logging. For IRC. We'll leave event sub logging turned on. And custom rewards. So those two I'm going to need. Actually, I'll leave some logging on. But I'm going to turn my global logging level to information. Let's have a look. So we move this over here. So we're now listening to chat messages, which I can turn off. So what happens if we go set game test? Invalid call to get. What is tags? Why is that invalid? Because there is a mod. Tags.get mod. Tags is I'm assuming a dictionary. It's a variant. Step up the stack. So tags. Where does tags come from? The tags are of Twitch tags private message. What is base? Where is base? Where is base tags? Top of the file, I presume. Yeah, base tags. We've got parse tags. Get unmapped, has unmapped. See, none of this should not work because this is not stuff I've written. Okay, so that's emitting that with private message tags. It's handling it, and it's trying to get. I resume that. We've got errors, info, yeah, that's fine. Not my errors. Output. Okay, so the WebSocket's timed out, all right. I wonder if there's a way to... I'm going to end up writing my own at the end of the day, aren't I? That'd be a pain. That doesn't do anything. Set game with no. There we go. But now it's got the invalid call again. If I continue that. What did it actually get it to do? Oh yeah, logs the information out. Set game command received from which it obviously hasn't printed out. So it's not raising it properly. If I go set game 2-2. Fails. Invalid call to function get in base ref counted. Private message expects 1 argument, not 2. That obviously worked. The badges, we've got the 2 badges. And yes, I know this is going to disconnect me, so I'm not too worried. So let's open up some documentation. It could be this has changed. So we are. What is variant.get? So let's open up the Godot documentation first. We'll open up information on the variant type. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, variant. Look. All right, so ref counted get. Ref counted get. Now it's specific. He says private message, so go up until we can get a extends base tags up here. Raw and unmapped. Ours has property. It's called get unmapped, and there's no get. No, just plain get. Where does that come from? It's nice to have all the like information. Yes, great, but two params. Are there any issues open? So there are 19 issues open. What version are we on? We're on version... We're on master. The V2. Which is not what I'm using, I don't think. I think I'm using 1.3. I know, 1.0. That or the fact that just 1.3 never updated the version. We go to the master all branches. Master. Look. Could just be that there's not been updated. And config. Yeah, it still says 1.0 in that. This is in master. All right, what about closed items? Okay. Okay, so we've got ads. Let's stop that. We'll run that again. I want to test something. I need the actual locations, so. So now if I stop this. Oh, and this is defaulting. That's the default value. If I save this and I run it, is it going to break? Or have I fixed it? That's it. It could be a change to the Godot, the way Godot handles things. So All right, it didn't crash. It also didn't output anything. All right, so handle command. Put that there. Paste that in. Hit it. Let's step over things. Message is 2. I'm guessing that's the arguments. So permission required is true. The user permission flag 10. Four. Interesting. Oh, it's oh no, invalid. Okay. Just play it. Set mod streamer. Now let's try again. Ah, okay. So mod means that only the mod can do it. Oops, 10. So let's carry this on. And carry that on. So I'm going to go to output. Got an error. All right, so what is from? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, that should be not a dollar. That should be a percent. So now if we run it. So set game command received from me. So now got to do some handling of that. So what do we want it to do? Well, first of all, let's add an on-ready reference to overlay, I think. Controls. All right. Calls change current game. Pass through the game. Okay, so I'm going to store it over here. Game list. Where we've got Tomb Raider. What do we pass through for this? Where's the change current game? Hitman and test. So we want actually this one. Minimum number of arguments is 0. Maximum is 1. So let's have a look. Got the arguments array there. Put a breakpoint there a second, and we'll just run this. I want to see what the difference between the two states are. What if I call set game? Args is an empty array, as I expected. And if I go set game 2, args contains 2. Good. So if args is empty, so if it's empty, return okay. Do we have a length then? Size. So we're gonna log out. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to Twitch service dot send chat, which is going to be at %s currently selectable games are %s, and we have first one would be from and overlay dot game list. Dot join. So look, how do we do this in Godot? convert array to comma separated string. Okay, so this person's just making a method, which I'm just going to copy verbatim. And I will just... There we go. There you go. Just so credit is given where credit is due. And we just do array to string. Why are you complaining now? Got enough overnight. Yeah, I've got enough. $72. All right, so that's not quite right then. Where is my overlay? Oh, right, it's wrong. I got it. There we go. I might move that into like let's have a look. String helper. Last name. Why have I put in? So this is... I don't want it as a node. Logger, I think, is added as a global. No, it's not. What does logger actually extend? Logger does extend node. There's never a logger added, but it's still logs. All right. String helper, and then we want to grab this as is. Commit to static. And we can go back to moderation and we just go string helper dot. There we go. Okay. So that's if there's no arguments. Let's test it. All right. So I'm going to here. We go set game 2. Command received. We go set game without any arguments. Currently acceptable games are... That's not very well laid out, is it? Dot left s dot length minus 2. So that will add a colon, comma, and a space after every entry, and then only provide the first, well, all characters bar the last 2. Move you over here. There we go. Currently selectable games are Tomb Raider, Hitman, and Test. Still annoying that it's not coming from the Herald, it's coming from me. But I will attempt to sort that midweek. So we're going to get the array. Gee, we'll do that first. Game array equals this. I mean to type that, don't we? Array type string. Game array. That still works. If args1, you know, if game array dot any, no, dot has args or args 1. We'll log out information and return. Is not a valid game. This will be args 1. Run this. There we go. Set game testing. The testing isn't 1. Cannot assign array to type array string. Okay. Let's fix that. Overlay. I didn't actually type this. Array of type string. I thought I changed it so that I got warnings if I tried to not type stuff. No, not there. It's editor, isn't it? Let's have a look. Where is... No. Is it under normal project settings then? Ah, yes it is. Yeah, untyped declarations are set to warn. Unless it's because it's a const. Might be because it's a constant. Either way, it doesn't matter, I guess. So we change that type string, like. Set game. Still works. Set game testing. Out of bound index. Index 0. This is why I want to test it. Actually, first of all, I guess. Oh no, it's done all the permissions checks. Yeah, I didn't need to do those because this is why I decided I'm going to use the command node instead. Testing is not a valid game. Good. So we are good. We want to let's Twitch track this out. We do at %s %s is not a valid selection. That's yeah, that's fine. We'll take out the Twitch logger. Log 0. And otherwise, so if it is, we want to go and call overlay dot change current game to args 0. So let's try this. There we go. That's rather than right clicking. So let's get rid of this label. Don't need that. So my first command is actually fully implemented. And theoretically, I could have these at any level. So if I wanted to have game specific ones, I can. Which I will want game specific ones. And let me just double check my change scene. Overlay. Change current game. Yes, so I actually remove the child. So save the current game. And then I remove the child. Excuse me, I am tired. What errors do I have? Okay, so my warnings are triggering for this. So S is a string. I has no static type. That's a variant. Because I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, and we're never using info. What does the info actually contain? Let's have a look. I don't actually know. Oh, we weren't listening yet. All right, info. Command name. Command message. Channel user tags. All right, so info does contain a load of stuff. So I could do some manual parsing. I don't know why I'd want to do some manual parsing, but I've got the options there. What is command? That is null. Well, that's fine, I guess. So I'm not going to need info most of the time, so let's underscore that. Just so it doesn't complain. And actually, let's unique this. Can I unique it? I don't think I can because it is the root. Yeah, so game commands shouldn't need to access overlay because they can access their own. If they need to draw something to the screen, I've done that. Yeah, if they need to write something to the screen, they can just write it to the screen within their own scene. So if I'm on test can just create a window, so a panel under test. Right, so is there any other commands I need right now? I kind of actually let's add a save just in case. Which command? Save all. Or connect that to moderation commands. And this one can be run again, mod streamer and chat. Doesn't need any arguments as save. All saves the current game's stats to the disk. I don't need any of these. I'm just call overlay dot save current game. And that is actually the second command implemented fully. Right, what are we at? 2.5 hours. Could go for a little bit longer, but I am, as you can tell by all the yawning, relatively tired. Well, I think we've got... Actually, let's go turn off the event sub. For messages. So we have various different events that we can trigger. What commands do I... that's the question is what commands can I make? So before I log off, a quick look. From Twitch service, that's probably where it's going to be. Okay, so I can shout out. Do I get a message? Do I say a message or does it just shout out? How does it shout out? Okay, it just uses Twitch's shout out because obviously Twitch has got its shout out system now. Announcement. Add command, remove command, chat, whisper. Got emote stuff. Okay, so this is good. What do I get? Have a look. Let's add a command in. I'll do more for this later, but update user info. Let's do update streamer info. information stored about a streamer. That can be just done by me. Update streamer info, which we are going to connect to the commands. And we're just going to go streamer what was the type? Twitch user. We go Twitch service dot get current user. All right. And then I'm going to just put a return here and put the breakpoint on it there. That's so I can get the data from Twitch. Initial lesson ready. Now listening. Update. It's streamer info. Right, so let's have a look. From is mostly me. So what does the object streamer have? My email address created, my image, all that stuff which is easily accessible. None of the information I currently want. Let's stop that. Yes, none of the information I actually want. You have a look at the API. What's the API actually got? Okay, so I could do request to send info myself. If I wanted to do a specific Helix command, I collapse everything. No, I can't collapse everything. Yeah, channel info might. That gives me the channel information response. Channel information, what have we got? Broadcaster ID, broadcaster login name, broadcaster display name, broadcaster language, game name, game ID, title, delay, tags, classification labels, whether it's branded. Again, that doesn't have the info I need. Custom rewards. I wish I could collapse. Doesn't seem to have creator goals. It does have get creator goals. If we have a look at the response, contains the creator goals dictionary, which we've got ID, type. All right. So let's test this. Where's my command? Moderator command. All right, let's go to Twitch API. Which REST API dot actually no, it'd be Twitch service dot API dot get creator goals. Then we need to pass it through the broadcaster ID, which should be Twitch service. Oh. Where's it stored? Auth broadcast ready, so auth dot doesn't have it. It's Twitch service dot method. Does the IRC have it? Actually, info might. Command info contains. No, it's its channel name. So when it does get user, get specific user, should I say? Let's see when it does get all. You'd think it'd store the broadcast ID somewhere. Well, it's got to somewhere. Okay. I'm surprised that the broadcast ID isn't stored anywhere. Twitch settings of broadcaster ID. I knew it had to be somewhere. I don't care if I get a warning. Let's try this again. One of the biggest issues I have with, let's say, Stream Elements or Streamerbot, or not Streamerbot, Streamlabs, is if you're using their on-screen goals, like display your current like follower or sub goals, they don't automatically update when you reach those. So Twitch will say, "Congrats, you've reached it." But streamer data objects. Follower. Yeah, cool. So I've got those two pieces of information that I need, or can get those pieces of information. We'll just leave that as is for now. Right. So I am actually going to stop now that I've got that. So I know how to make a helix command or add a helix command if I need it. So well, all right, stop complaining. Actually, you know what? Instead of that, I'm going to go to GD script, and we can go to unused parameters, ignore. If it's not used, I really don't care. Shadow, okay, yeah, those, that lot I care about. So now if we click off that and click back off, actually run this. Close it. So we've got one error now. Untyped. That's fair. That's fair. So this returns a create a goal response. So let's just type that. There we go. Done. Typed. Done. So yeah, I can have one of these command things for each thing I need. Keep them all separate. So I can have one for Sid. One second. Okay, so yeah, I completely lost my trail of thought. I can make Helix commands. I can add, yeah, so I can have a command processor or commands script for each. For each thing that needs commands, so I can keep them separate. So I can have like a game command script. Here's all the game commands because they're going to be different per game. Because not every game adds a death. I mean, most will, but not every game. So some of them will be like, some of them will have a death, some of them will have a kill, some of them, you get the picture. Depends on the game, depends on what stats I'm tracking. So what I'll probably do is between now and next dev stream, which should be Saturday. Yes, Saturday. I will add in the commands that I've got on my stream deck so that I can run those through Twitch directly. In case I'm ever actually streaming somewhere that's not my computer, or if my stream deck is out of operation for any reason. I mean, it'll be a pain if my stream deck is out of operation, but at least I've got the options there. And I will go through and I'll work out what moderation commands I want. I think this is probably about it. I mean, there's certain things that I'm going to want to have the ability to do that I can't yet. So have things run on an interval, on a timer. But I'll get to that. Right, so there will be no stream from me on Thursday. I will attempt to do an extra stream. I don't know what day yet. Keep an eye on Discord and Twitter or Blue Sky. So I just hit that button there. So keep an eye on like my various socials, and then I'll let you guys know what extra day I can do, if I can do an extra day to make up for the fact there's no Thursday stream. But Saturday will be fine. Sunday might well be cancelled as well. It purely depends. Shadow Wolf and I are away for the day, so it depends what time we get back, because Shadow Wolf has other commitments in the evening. So not necessarily have the time to stream. I might do a solo stream on Sunday while Shadow's doing her other stuff, but again, depends on what time we get back and things. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.